Have you ever wondered how a single, seemingly insignificant action could alter the course of history? This concept is known as the butterfly effect. The term was coined by meteorologist Edward Lorenz, who suggested that the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil could set off a tornado in Texas. This idea illustrates how small changes in initial conditions can lead to vastly different outcomes. Imagine a line of dominoes. A tiny push on the first one can cause a chain reaction, toppling all the others. Throughout history, countless events have been influenced by seemingly minor decisions or actions, leading to significant consequences. The butterfly effect reminds us that our choices, no matter how small, can have far-reaching impacts. So the next time you make a decision, remember, even the smallest action can change the world in ways you might never imagine. Consider this. June 28, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria makes a fateful decision to change his car's route during a visit to Sarajevo. He does this after an earlier assassination attempt that morning. On that changed route, he encounters his would-be assassin again, leading to his assassination and the chain of events that triggered World War I. But who was Archduke Franz Ferdinand? Born in 1863, he was the heir presumptive to the Austro-Hungarian throne. His assassination is often cited as the spark that ignited the First World War. But the tensions in Europe had been simmering for years. The complex web of alliances and rivalries among European powers created a volatile environment. Franz Ferdinand's death provided the catalyst for these tensions to explode into a full-scale war. The assassination led Austria-Hungary to declare war on Serbia, pulling in their respective allies and setting off a chain reaction. The Great War, as it was known, resulted in unprecedented destruction and loss of life. The aftermath of World War I reshaped the political landscape of Europe and set the stage for future conflicts. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, aimed to bring peace but also sowed the seeds for World War II. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand remains a pivotal moment in history, illustrating how one event can alter the course of the world. Now, imagine if Franz Ferdinand had not changed his route. The Archduke's decision to alter his path on that fateful day in Sarajevo set off a chain of events that led to his assassination. But what if he had stuck to his original route? Perhaps the assassination wouldn't have occurred, delaying or even preventing World War I. The political tensions in Europe were already high, but without the spark of Ferdinand's death, the powder keg might not have exploded. How would this have altered the course of history? The repercussions would be immense. The alliances and rivalries that defined early 20th century Europe would have evolved differently. Without World War I, the political landscape of Europe would be drastically different. The empires of Austria-Hungary, Russia, and the Ottoman Empire might have persisted longer, altering the balance of power in Europe. The technological and industrial advancements driven by the war effort would have taken a different path. Innovations in aviation, medicine, and communication might have developed more slowly or in entirely different directions. Social changes, such as the women's suffrage movement and labour rights, which were accelerated by the war, might have progressed at a different pace. The war acted as a catalyst for many social reforms. On a global scale, the colonial empires of Britain, France, and others might have remained more stable without the strain of war. The decolonization movements that gained momentum post-World War I could have been delayed. The butterfly effect of Franz Ferdinand's route change is a powerful reminder of how one small decision can alter the course of history. The world we live in today is shaped by countless such moments, each with its own set of potential outcomes. Our present-day reality could be unrecognizable. Technologies, politics, even cultural developments we take for granted might have evolved in completely different ways. Imagine a world where smartphones never existed. The way we communicate, access information, and even our social interactions would be vastly different. What if electric cars had been developed a century earlier? Our cities might be less polluted, and the global economy could have shifted away from oil dependency. Cultural shifts could also be profound. Different decisions in the past might have led to entirely new social norms and values, affecting everything from fashion to language. Politically, the world map could look entirely different. Alliances, conflicts, and even the existence of some nations might have been altered by a single decision in history. The butterfly effect reminds us that every choice we make can have far-reaching consequences, shaping the world in ways we might never fully understand. But the butterfly effect isn't limited to grand historical events. It operates on personal levels too. Think about your own life. A seemingly small decision like attending a particular school, taking a specific job, or even choosing to talk to a stranger. Each choice sets off a ripple of consequences, shaping your future in unpredictable ways. Imagine the first time you met your best friend. What if you had decided not to go to that event where you met? Or consider your career path. What if you had taken that other job offer? How different would your life be now? Even the smallest choices, like deciding to take a different route home, can lead to unexpected encounters and opportunities. These seemingly minor decisions can have profound impacts on our lives. Every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to the tapestry of our lives. The butterfly effect reminds us that we are constantly shaping our own destinies with each choice we make. So the next time you make a decision, remember, it might just change your life in ways you can't even imagine. Scientists study chaotic systems to understand these complex, interdependent dynamics. They show us that while we can't predict every outcome, we can appreciate the profound interconnectedness of our actions. Chaos theory, a branch of mathematics, delves into systems that appear random but are actually deterministic, governed by underlying patterns and laws. For instance, weather systems are chaotic. Small changes in initial conditions can lead to vastly different outcomes, making long-term weather prediction incredibly challenging. Another example is the double pendulum, where the motion of one pendulum affects the other, creating unpredictable and complex movements. Fractals, which are intricate patterns that repeat at different scales, also emerge from chaotic processes. They can be seen in natural phenomena like snowflakes and coastlines. By studying these systems, scientists aim to uncover the hidden order within chaos, providing insights into everything from the stock market to the spread of diseases. Ultimately, the study of chaos reveals the delicate balance of our world, where small actions can ripple out to create significant impacts, reminding us of our profound interconnectedness. The concept of the butterfly effect has captivated the imagination of creators across various forms of media. From movies to books to TV shows, this idea has been explored in countless ways, showcasing its impact on storytelling and our understanding of cause and effect. One of the most famous examples is the movie The Butterfly Effect, starring Ashton Kutcher. In this film, the protagonist discovers he can travel back in time and change events from his past, only to realize that each change has unforeseen and often disastrous consequences. This movie vividly illustrates how small actions can lead to significant and sometimes unpredictable outcomes. In literature, Ray Bradbury's short story A Sound of Thunder is a classic exploration of the butterfly effect. The story follows a group of time travelers who go back to the age of the dinosaurs. A single misstep, the crushing of a butterfly, sets off a chain reaction that dramatically alters the future. These examples in popular culture not only entertain but also provoke thought about the interconnectedness of our actions and their potential consequences. They remind us that our choices are powerful and that understanding the butterfly effect can lead to a deeper appreciation of the complexity of life.